Tenz Retired? That's bull, dude. I literally just saw him hit like clip of the year yesterday. He's done with pro play? On one hand, damn. On the other hand, W. Because here's the thing. Pro play does not get you the bag. Okay? If you want the bag, you have to be a content creator. A content creator first, all right? There are no full-time Osu competitive players, all right? You cannot make a career by playing Osu like professionally. However, you can make a career by making content about Osu, by making videos, by live streaming the game, all right? No one's gonna push for that, right? So like it's the exact same thing except at a much bigger scale in other games, all right? If you're like one of the best players in Counter-Strike, Valorant, etc., you're probably making good money. If you're a faker, you're probably making good money as like a player, all right? Getting paid by an esports organization under a salary and winning prizes from tournaments. But if you were to invest that time and be a less skilled player, slightly less skilled player, but just a mediocre content creator, holy fuck, you'll pop off even higher, bro. Like in terms of money, if you're just talking dollar signs, you know what I'm saying? Malashevsky has apparently made 15K from tournaments. That's not, well, that means out of all the tournaments that he's played combined, doesn't even make minimum wage. Because minimum wage is what? 27,000 at what's called $7.25 an hour? Bro, he's like 16, 15K is crazy from Osu. But think about it. What if instead by 16 you studied hard and then by 18 you got a job or some shit where you're making 60K a year? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about a cost versus investment, time investment analysis. It's tough. It's tough. I applaud what Tenz is doing because it just works out better for him. All right? It just makes no sense, like financially, for him to stick to just being a competitive player. If he wants to actually like secure his retirement, if he wants to save up money, if he wants to have kids one day, if he wants to secure his kids' college, he's got to hustle, bro. He's got to set better priorities for himself. Minimum wage in Poland is 8,000 per year. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Average League of Legends player makes 100 to 200K. Can you define what you mean by an average League of Legends player in this context? A guy that got promoted from the academy team to the main team gets paid 100K yearly. That's not bad. But now it's time to start thinking long term. Esports is currently going through a really tough situation right now. All the big people, all the money in esports is starting to dry up. There was crypto for a time being. Before crypto, it was the investments of people thinking that esports is going to be the next NBA. Currently, it's being propped up by EWC. If EWC disappears, we don't know who the next big person with a lot of money, we don't know who's going to funnel money into esports to prop up those salaries. From what I understand, as a person who has looked into it very like surface levelly, it's very overinflated. People who are paid 100K to play a video game competitively for an esports organization do not bring $100,000 of value in terms of sales. It is subsidized by some way. So, if it's working out for them, fucking true. If you can take advantage of the money that's being flushed into esports, do it. But the question is, if that money dries up, do you have a backup plan? Legitimately. That is it. Do you have a backup plan if streaming fails? Yes. It's part of the reason why, like, obviously I have my own priorities, right? And it used to be that streaming was #1 because there was nothing else to do. But part of my backup plan right now is that, or what my backup plan used to be was if all else fails, I could move back home and take out a loan and go to college. Today, that has changed. That is like the third backup plan. My second backup plan was to leverage the connections that I spent the last like 2 years making and leveraging that and my experience as a content creator in influencer marketing to try to get a more sustainable job However, I'm now creating backup plan number 3. So there's my current plan, 2 other backup plans. I'm creating a third backup plan, and that is in events. Obviously, I got experience from the round table. I'm currently exploring avenues to get more experience running events, which will help this channel and can build a resume for me to run events for maybe Blizzard or a Riot or etc, etc. These are all backup plans, and all of that stems from me as a person getting professional experience. So that's why, even though I'm in the middle of this 1K PP challenge, I'm leveraging my connection at TwitchCon to help build and volunteer my time, get paid $0 even though I could be streaming, in order to build professional experience and build new connections to help this backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is important for me, you know? What's great is that, like, I try to find situations where I'm not only gaining experience professionally, but I can also leverage that to make the OSA community awesome. But anyways.